Good morning. So I'm so excited that I'm actually, I think, on track again to be filming videos. I'm at my Empties video. Didn't do this in July because we were traveling, so here is some Empties, things going on. I'm going to stack these, so if I have anything from projects, they will be at the end. And so I will give a little notice there, so if you want to wait to see in projects. But so here we are, some Empties. First off, mascaras. Um, The Tartelette Tubing Mascara, I did not actually get my full 3 months out of. It dried up. Like, I used it enough that it dried up. This is a really interesting. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, in that some tubes are good and some tubes are not. It's not a consistent formula. And so this one I got on an $11, $9 sale. And so if something like that happens again, I might consider it. But since there keep being more and more tubing mascaras on the market, and I love the Thrive Cosmetics, especially their brown color, I'm going to say I probably won't repurchase this unless it's 10 or under. So, Tartelette mascara. The other is also a Tarte product, the Surfer Curl C selection. I like this as a summer mascara. It does bring curl to my lashes. I got 3.5 months out of it. I try to rotate at about 3 months. And this one was going and going really nice. I hadn't opened my next tubing yet. And it works. It works. I don't have to get out a curler. It makes lashes easy. So once again, would I go out of my way to buy this? Maybe. I have a stash of mascara right now, so I'm working my way through that stash, so I don't need to think. This one would be on the list of if it's on sale, when I'm not on no buy, and once again, if it's comparative to drugstore prices, I would buy it. Full price, no. And their seed line like disappeared for a while, then came back, so I don't know if it's sticking around. Then I got some sample travel size things. I actually finished 2 serums, but I finished them when traveling and did not keep the empties with me to bring back. And so one was a vitamin C serum and one was a night serum, I think. I don't remember exactly which serum. And so those are gone. I also finished the Gold Fatten MD Solution Needleless Line Smoothing Concentrate. This is one of those, I think it was an Ipsy sample. It looks tiny. This took me forever. I was using it once a week. It says to use morning and night. It kind of stung, but it did reduce lines a little. I don't prefer it. It wasn't so bad I didn't finish it, but I won't be seeking it out. Next up, Clinique Dramatically Different, the yellow moisturizing lotion, which is the very dry to dry, which I sometimes rotate in the winter. This was probably a gift with purchase, I'm guessing, but it worked well for travel for a moisturizer. Next up, my travel cleansing balm, the vanilla. Don't know if you can see that. It's Clean at Zero cleansing balm. This is their original. They now have like 4 or 5 different like colors of this packaging. It's a cleaning balm. I mean, it's it's one that I tried because I was seeing people really love it, and then it's like it didn't do anything different for me than any of my others. Um, but it is a brand that occasionally shows up at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and so if I see it there and I'm have my last cleaning balm open, like towards the bottom, I'd pick it up. Um, just watch the date. It's on TJ Maxx stuff, but yeah, it worked. Did its job. Next, the Kapari Moisture Whip Ceramide Cream. This I absolutely loved. It's white, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It's totally, totally empty. No moisture left. This was a really nice overnight moisturizer for me. Would I buy it again? Possibly. If I was not on my no buy, I think this is one of the ones, it might be on one of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. If you don't currently have a overnight cream, it doesn't claim to be an overnight cream. It says it can be used day and night for ultimate hydration, but it worked well for me for an overnight cream. And when you can get it, the 21 Days of Beauty, it's like every 3 times it's in there. At half price, it's a good price for what it is. Full price, it's a little expensive. So at half price, yes. If you have 20% off at some point and you are out of a moisturizer, yes. If full price, probably not. It's spendy. My Orange Blossom Toner. So my Fox Brim I still love, but I realized I was not getting through my other stuff, so I did. Talked about at the beginning of the year with my no buy that the one thing I was continuing was my subscription. I was subscribed to 5 different Fox Brim products quarterly, and I let that subscription lapse because I love this. I'm still finishing a bottle of it. I'd got a little bit backlogged of it, and then I was getting gifts and samples of things, and they were just like expiring before I'd even tried them. And so, done with this. When I finish its partner, I will be using others, and hopefully. But it's my standby. They usually have a really good. They have a good Prime Day sale. They have a good Black Friday sale. So if you want to try Fox Brim, I highly, highly recommend. It's just not. I wanted to try other stuff. I got bored. My Living Proof Perfect Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo, the silver bottle. Finished this one. Currently still have some minis. I will finish those before getting a new dry shampoo. And when I was going through, I found another. Like I have like a collection of mini dry shampoos because I'm like, oh, I don't want to use those unless I'm traveling. Well, I mean, I might as well use them. I used to have them in my gym bag. Got some other stuff going on, so I'm not doing that right now. And yeah, so I will start using those more frequently. My Seraphine Botanicals Cranberry and Dew Dewy Lip Ribbity. This is empty. Like, I knew it was getting empty. I hit pan a long time ago in this. It's like I use it as my moisturizer while putting on makeup. I use it as my overnight one. It's the one by my makeup and skincare. I have a replacement for this, not because I bought a replacement, but because these were really popular in subscription boxes when I was doing subscription boxes. I probably won't open it I'm not going to open it the new one right away because I have my Live Tinted Unity Balm that fits the same purpose that I had tried and then I had gotten away from because I was just using this up. It's decent. It has enough color. It's hard, like you can do a light layer overnight, but it's too much for a full overnight. Color, not texture. It's a little thin, but if the Laneige overnight lip is too thick for you, the Seraphine Botanicals is like a slightly lighter but very similar product. So, and then if you watch my Graveyard Project pan or my deck of panning, you can exit now if you don't want spoilers. So this is my Shell Dermatologicals Protect Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50 Light. I love this stuff. It's a 20% zinc oxide. It looks like it still has stuff, but it is empty. It has balls and you have to shake it, but it has, I have wiped it on my sponge to put it on. It doesn't have enough left in it for, I've been wearing it with other sunscreens because there's not enough in it for a full application of sunscreens. And so I am calling it. I've done that a few times, and you have to shake it or it's separated. Like I tried pouring it upside down and the shaker balls came out, and no product came out. Like I could wipe off the shaker balls, but it's pretty much just the sides are stained, rather than being full. So product, if you need a mineral sunscreen and find the right shade. So they have a light, they have I think a medium light and a deep, or a medium deep. I don't know if they have a deep. Like their shade range, like it's and then they have a not a uncolored or true color, but it's white because it's a zinc. I don't know, I haven't looked recently, but their shade range, there's always one of them missing. And if you have it at your Ulta and you're looking for one, it's good. It's gone down in price from what it used to be. Value per ounce is pretty good, but it is that serum. And I have other serums, so I've repurchased this multiple times in the past. I'm going to go through my new, I have the new Beekman 1802 one. I'm going to go through that before I come back to this. And then, if you watched my last video, the deck of panning video, you saw me incorporate this dual-ended liner. And you're like, yay! You said you would when it was dry. It has like super, I don't know if you can even tell, super light, maybe gray. It is not black eyeliner anymore. So, but I was like, okay, and that happened seriously like 2 uses, and I was like, oh really? Like this is silly. So, because the prompt was a two-sided, I was like, I'll use the other side, and it had that stick. I started using it, and it broke off. Like part of it broke off, and I'm like, ooh, uncomfortable doing that. So I went to put a brush against it, and another piece fell out, and so I turned it upside down. I'm like, I turned it upside down to make sure it wasn't crumbling, and it all just fell out and shattered. And yeah, so this is done. Hip Dot liquid and kohl liner. I used it 4 times maybe total in the life of this. Like when I got it, it was in my travel bag for a little bit, which may be why it broke, but I've not had a retractable kohl break like that before. This was just not a good quality product. Would not recommend. And those are my current empties. I was really close on something, so I was trying to finish it, but I decided more important to get video out, and still have quite a few empties. So let me know in the comments what you have been enjoying lately. If you have any thoughts on any of these products, or have a stash of like a lip balm or mascara that you are just waiting for one to finish to start one that will be more fun. Feel free to like and subscribe as I journey to simplify my life, including my love of makeup. See you next time.